What is up, everyone? Welcome back to the channel. Thank you for watching another video. Today we are back with the MK7 GTI. We're going to be installing a catback exhaust for the car, which I have right here, this big box in my back seat. And it is a budget catback, so you guys know it's a sub $400 exhaust. It's from Rev 9. I've heard mixed things about it. Some people say that the fitment is a little, and it might be a little tough to get it on. We're going to see in today's video. This is going to be a nice budget build for this car because it is my daily driver. So as you guys know, my intake, I got it from my S3 as an old one, and this is going to be a decent budget exhaust. Hopefully it sounds good. I'm going to install it. We're going to take it out for a rip, see how it sounds, and if I recommend it to you guys or not. So let's get right into the video. All right, so we're going to start from the rear of the car. So we have the rear muffler right there, and then we're going to go all the way up to the front where the stock catback goes to the secondary cat. All of that's got to come out. So the first thing that we're going to start with is removing these two exhaust hangers, pulling this section down on the back off, and then we're going to work our way up to the front. So I think what we're going to do, instead of taking off the exhaust hanger, I'm just going to pull off this right here, this little bracket that actually holds the rear muffler in place with the hanger itself. I think that'll just be a little bit easier than messing with that hanger. So I'm just going to get my impact. That is a 13mm bolt. Yep, that was very simple. There's one. And then I'm just going to pull off the other side, guys. I'm going to need two hands so I'm able to hold this when this starts to droop down. All right, guys, so here is the stock catback. It's out of the car now. That was a little pain because the sleeve clamp that goes up to the secondary cat that goes up there was kind of stuck, so that was a pain to get off. But I have the bracket here that I'm going to be putting this one onto the new catback, and now we're going to start piecing together the new exhaust for the car. But I am going to start it up and rev it up a couple times because I do have the car with just the cat now and everything else straight pipe, so just to hear what it sounds like. And here is the new catback, guys. So I got a muffler-less catback. They do sell this catback also with mufflers, but I decided to go against it because I am going to be keeping the stock downpipe on this car for the time that I own it because I don't want it to be extremely loud and I don't want to go crazy with the car. So no mufflers. Here's the end where the axle back is. This meets up to the secondary cat, and then we have a dual resonator setup. So we're going to get this in the car and we're going to start it up, see what it sounds like, and go out for a drive. All right, guys, so the catback is completely on the car now. We got the tips all on. Everything is all tightened up. The fitment was okay. The one big issue was where the exhaust connects to the secondary cat right in the front to the stock downpipe. That's where the issue was, but everything is nice and tight. The clamps are okay. I think I might be getting better exhaust clamps just because, I don't know, I have a weird feeling about these, even though everything's nice and tight. But I'm gonna now start it up, hear it for the first time. It's gonna be a cold start because it's been a few hours since I started, so hopefully it sounds good. Just wanted to give you guys a closer look before I start it up, but it is pretty nice. The quality isn't as bad as I thought it would be. All tightened up with the tips in place where I want them. So now let's start it up. Doesn't sound too bad, to be honest. Sounds pretty good. Not too loud either. All right, guys, so I'm just behind the car right now. I'm just checking for exhaust leaks. I already checked this rear clamp. Everything is good there. And I checked the second clamp in the rear. No leaks there either. I put my hand around it. The car's been idling for about a minute or two now. Still not too hot, which is good. I need to check these things out before the car gets way too hot. I already checked the front where the downpipe meets and the second one where the adapter is, and I have no problems with that at all. So we're good on that end. And again, just making sure everything is good. Everything is nice and tight. Everything is good to go. I'm going to be just cleaning everything up, and we're going to be going for a rip around the town, just see what the car sounds like. I'm probably going to attach a GoPro to the back of the car, so hopefully it sounds good. On the startup and the revs, the car did sound pretty good, so I'm happy about that. So unfortunately, last night it did get a little bit late. I had to clean up, then I had to eat, then the sun went down, so it was dark, so I wasn't able to get my exhaust clips for the car. So what I'm going to do today, I'm going to put a GoPro on the back where the exhaust is so we could get those sound clips. I'm going to set up my camera and do some flybys on a street so that you guys are able to hear it from outside of the car that way too. And then at the end, I'm going to be doing an inside drive to see how the car sounds from the inside while driving with the exhaust. So hopefully you guys enjoy. Let's do that right now. So a quick drive. So the little bit that I've driven the car, I haven't really noticed too much drone, and the exhaust tone is pretty good. Honestly, the exhaust is not much louder than a stock exhaust. Obviously it gives the car more of a rumble, but it's nothing out of this world. I think it's a perfect tone for a daily driver. So for the price and you get a better exhaust note, I definitely think it's worth it. I'm just gonna give it a little rip right here. A lot of stuff rattling, guys. I have a lot of stuff in the hatch. I have the roof box, which has some stuff, so you might hear little noises here and there, but that's right. But no, honestly, guys, the car sounds pretty good. I think it's a good tone. It's not bad. Doesn't bother the ears. I'll downshift here, give it a third gear. Yeah, guys, it feels pretty good, honestly. So anyways, that's going to conclude the video, guys. Thank you so much for watching. If you had to ask me if this exhaust is worth it, I would say yes, due to the fact that, again, shipped to your house, it's a sub $400 exhaust. The quality feels pretty good. Honestly, the fitment was fine. Some people said that the fitment was kind of tough when installing it. I had zero issue with the fitment. The exhaust is not rattling whatsoever. The only thing I would keep in mind is maybe investing in some better clamps, because, I don't know, the clamps that the exhaust comes with are mediocre at best. So it really depends how you look at it. I have no exhaust leaks. I went through it. The only thing that I am going to replace that I already bought a new clamp for was where the downpipe connects to the new catback, because those the clamp that they provide didn't, I don't know, it didn't really do it for me. I had to use the OEM one, and it's on there, but I just don't fully 100% trust it. So I ordered the correct size clamp for that union from the downpipe to the catback. It was like $10 on Amazon, so I'm just going to throw that on. So still, even though I had to order that clamp, altogether still under $400, so I definitely recommend it. I'll leave a link to the product in the description down below. So again, I like the way it sounds for a daily driver. It's perfect. The tone is good. It's not raspy. It's not overbearingly loud. There's not too much drone. I think the car sounds nice. The exhaust tips look big. They're nice. It makes the rear end look a lot nicer on the car. So all in all, I'm very happy with the purchase. I think it's perfect. It's a good budget catback for somebody looking to increase the tone of their car. But anyways, guys, hopefully you enjoyed the video. Thank you so much for watching. Please like, comment, and subscribe. It lets YouTube know that I'm doing a good job. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Have a good day.